Hey guys, so today is a bit of a different video. Today I'll be doing Super Mario characters as the 7 deadly sins, displayed with the use of my Mario figures. So first off, let's start with Pride, who will be filled in by Mario. Now, Mario has been selected as the sin of pride because being the face of Nintendo and the majority of his mainline and spin-off games, it takes a lot of pride in what he does. And not only that, you've got lines like Mario number 1 that make you say that this guy really thinks quite highly of himself. So yeah, that's that. Bye bye. Next up is Wario as the sin of greed. We all probably know why he's been selected as greed, but because of the Mario Land games after like Mario 3 and up, Wario has always been portrayed as very stingy. He really he's like the Mr. Krabs equivalent in the Mario universe. Oh, what? Up next is the sin of lust, as portrayed by Bowser. Bowser is considered the sin of lust in this case because, as seen with a lot of the earlier games, and even now, he has a tendency to steal Princess Peach quite a bit. So, with that in mind, that really makes him very reminiscent of the sin of lust. Oh, so long, Bowser. Up next is the sin of envy, depicted by Waluigi. I've selected him as the sin of envy because with the lack of inclusion in Smash Bros. And having been an assist trophy since Brawl, he's very jealous of his pal Wario for having got so much spotlight since then, and because he's not getting the attention and respect that he deserves from his company Nintendo. Nor this set of fingers. Wah! Up next is Gluttony, depicted by Yoshi. Yoshi loves to eat anything and everything. Therefore, with this in mind, that makes him the perfect candidate for the sin of gluttony. Alright, up next is the sin of wrath, presented by Donkey Kong. In some of the Mario and Donkey Kong games, and even in his games, when triggered to anger, he can be very aggressive, very wrathful, and it can lead him to do some despicable things like stealing an entire stock of wind-up Mario figures in Mario and Donkey Kong. That's it. Last but not least is the sin of lust. No, wait, whoops. And last but not least, sin of sloth, presented by Toad. In some of the earlier games, and maybe even now, Toad isn't all that useful, and he sort of just lingers there. Or like the least he'll do, especially in like the first game, is say, "Go put your princess in another castle." Bro can't even stand up. And yeah, that's it. And with that, that concludes Super Mario characters as the 7 deadly sins. And I've just showed you all our deadly sins together. And to doing the 7 heavenly virtues as Mario characters. But yeah, that's it. I'll try to make a meat tutorial later today, so stay tuned for that. Bye guys.